This is a bunch of garbage. I don't like any of it. Clearly, we're range bound. I don't know if we're going to break the top through this little area. This was low volume because it's 9 o'clock last night. Let's go look at something else. NASDAQ looks the same. Ugly. Gold. Maybe. No, not really anything there. Let's go to crude. Where you at? There we go. Looks pretty sideways. And this is kind of junky. Anything? No. Also not great. Let's see if there's anything really small. No. Is there a news report that I don't know about? Let's see. X factory. What are we doing today? Control jobs. No, nothing. What about tomorrow? Okay. Nothing that I'm super interested in. This is. I need a break of some high points or something. Come on. Or some lows. I don't care. I don't know. I don't think any of this is actually. Yeah, in the middle of the night? No, I don't think that is really all that worthy. Might get a bounce out of it, but it's probably not all that great. Let's go back in here. A little bit move up. No. Okay. All right. Breaking out of the nighttime high points. That's not bad. Let's go to a lower time frame. See what we can find here. Retesting of the previous high. Like this right in here. It's kind of bouncing around on. Got a little bit of break to the upside. Let's do a tick chart. No. There's a little bit of something in there. Yeah. We're gonna grab that. set up.
Order filled.
But we're going to be pretty tight with this because I don't love it. Right before that. Okay. That is no good. It's going to order fill me here in a second. For sure. Right there.
Stop filled.
Pain in the butt. I should have adjusted that. There's just no real basing other than in here. We can do full contracts.
Order submitted.
That guy, a little bit of a breakthrough there. Is that the top of that? Yeah, it looks like it. All right, we'll wait for that. Give it a second. I just want a quick retest and then to let it go. That's it. That's all I'm looking for. Quick pullback. Come on. Oh, almost tagged me. Come on, just touch and go. That's it.
Order filled.
There it is. All right. I'm going to make sure this stop is not too far below that. And then this is up before that guy. What's our risk here? About 3 points. And this just needs to be about 3 points, except for it's a little bit more. There's 3 points. All right. Might even be able to go. If this gets filled, we'll go to a higher time frame, move the other target, and we'll manage the stop on a lower time frame probably. Or we might just let it run because we got a couple of hours till the market actually closes. Don't love when it dinks around right as it, okay, now it's starting to pop out a little bit. When it dinks around right at the area that you got in, it kind of means that you didn't really get an area of an overwhelming amount of buying pressure, because it's just kind of sitting there. So that's not great, but now it's starting to move up a little bit. So I think we're going to do okay. We're going to hit that first target, and then we'll manage our stop to where we won't take a loss on that. If we can get to that target, we're going to see. Let's see what the NASDAQ is doing. Is the NASDAQ also moving up slightly? I'm on a very high time frame. 2 minute. Okay, that didn't work. Come on. The NASDAQ is not moving up very much, which I do not love. They're semi-correlated, so you kind of want to see all of them going in the same direction, right? I mean, if you think about the top seven or 8 or 10 or something like that holdings, they're all basically the same thing. NVIDIA, Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, all that crap. So they kind of all move very similarly, right? Maybe not the Dow because of the way that it's weighted, and not the Russell, but these two
Target
at least.
filled.
All right, well, that's good. We got something. We're not total losers today. Fantastic. All right, so 30. There's like $32 of total P&L right now. It's not amazing, but I'm using micros, and so it's kind of expected. But the goal that I have is about $100 to $200 a day. So I kind of need it to run a little bit more. I might just move it up to break even or slightly above, just in case. Yeah, we're gonna do like that. Let me see on a tick chart what that looks like. Does not look fantastic. Looks like it's coming to try and tag me back out, which would really blow. Let me see. 10 points, 2 contracts. Yeah, so if we got up to here, you're looking at, it would be a profit of like 120, 130 bucks, something like that. Not doing the exact math on it, just a guesstimate. But I think it's probably going to tag me out here in a second. That's part of the reason why I like having multiple contracts, why I don't typically trade full-size ES contracts. I trade micros because I can stack 4, 8 contracts, whatever it is, and I can slowly dink around and be able to take some weight off the trade to where it's not you're not just giving it all back if it turns around on you real quick. Yeah, I don't love the way the 60-minute chart looks. It just looks like a lot of sideways crap. You barely broke over the high. I imagine that there were people probably over here trying to play that, trying to break to the high point, and then the seller stepped in and kicked them back down, and now there's a little bit of a fight. But, I mean, yeah, you can kind of see in here, like, it barely broke by a couple of ticks. Even then, what would be? Yeah, see, that's all-time highs up there, and there's some basing and then a big drop down. I don't love that, so I want to get out before it. Even this wick over wick stuff that's going on here, not a big fan. It is slightly strange talking to yourself. Like, there's nobody watching this. So I'm just doing this for fun, apparently. Come on, NASDAQ. Help out. Get some buyers. Get your butt up there. Let's go. They both did the same thing. They both broke over the overnight low or highs and retracted back and now are hanging out. I don't think this is going to go in my favor. Yeah. Yeah, look at that. There's no freaking this little crap in here. Like, it had a good run up, it retested, and now I think it's going to want to come back and retest again to get more buying pressure to go up because it's just hanging out in here. Still watching the NASDAQ over here. Still not doing a ton. What the heck is let's see what the RTY is doing. Maybe. You got a green candle. What about the 5 minute? You got a lot of sideways junk. All right. What about? We'll go to the mini. Oh, okay. Well, YM at least has some sort of movement. What was this? This was this morning. It kind of backed down a little bit. Other than that, all last night was kind of in this range. This one actually had a pretty good little trade down here. It wasn't. This move up though didn't break previous high points really, so I don't love that. I probably wouldn't have taken the trade if I was sitting here watching it. Yeah, that's not fantastic. What about what is gold up to? What are the micros again? Pretty range bound in here as well. Not my favorite. Not my favorite. This is what I'm looking for. This is not. What else we got in here? Check out the euro. No, not good. What about the British pound? Where you at? There it is. British pound. What are you doing? Nothing good. Soybeans? No, not soybeans. Nope. I don't know, some wheat. Oh, that fell off. Not opposed. Trading some wheat. What is this? Oh, are you getting close to me again? What are you doing? Oh, you're just sitting sideways. Fantastic. That's what we like to see. We like to see it sit sideways and do nothing. I'm talking crap, and it's gonna come and wick me out of here.
Stop filled.
I told you. All right. Well, that was lame. It was only $6. And I am not seeing a ton of other stuff that looks even remotely appealing. Come on, NASDAQ. What are you doing? Oh, a bunch of nothing. That's crap. I wouldn't touch that. I'm not touching this. Friggin' Bitcoin. What's Bitcoin doing? Not a lot. Nothing. Sideways. Garbage. What about a higher time frame? I have to get down into here because you got a high point. It stopped, broke the high point. I can't tell if that's a previous high or not because don't have enough data on this contract. I'm not opposed to actually this whole area. Might not be a bad one. 120-minute chart. What does it look like on a 240? It looks decent. What about a daily? Yikes. That was the high point I was talking about. Obviously not a high. Very sideways in here. That's kind of crap. This is still just basing and doing nothing. Maybe it's because I came out here at 9:40 and a lot of the movement is kind of in the early hours and in the late hours. The midday stuff is pretty boring. Let's go back. What other micros do we have? The Aussie dollar. I don't know if the Aussie dollar has anything going on. In the daily, there's not a ton. Let's go down here. Oh, hey, there's a little bit of some movement going on in here. Not a lot, though, clearly. It's not the micro Aussie dollar, maybe the real Aussie dollar. Yeah, there you go. The micro Aussie dollar is probably just a little too small to be trading. You're still doing nothing. I mean, it's got a little bit of an up trend going on. It's already tagged that area though, so that's not great. Maybe there's something up here. 60. Nope, same area. Looks grosser the higher that I go. It busted through that. That's good. But kind of sideways to up. You don't really have a higher high, and it kind of sold off in here. I wouldn't love taking it much into this. This is not still doing anything on, I mean, even a 15-minute chart. Garbage. Also looks like crap. What other freaking currencies can we look at? Let's see. Japanese yen. Let's go there. See what we're doing here. Ooh. Okay. This little area right in here that it looks like it may have either touched or slightly broken that low. It's coming back up into it. Let's see if we can find something. Of course, there's not a lot of data. Why would there be? Let me see. Oops. Data series. We're going to upload 15 days because 5 days, not enough. About a 120 or 240. No. Not all that great. Let's go to something else. Let's see what we got here. Not the Mexican peso. Canadian dollar. Let's see what you're doing. I want a big picture first. Where you at? Ooh. You are on a downtrend, my friend. And there might be something right here at low point got broken, wick over wick. There's probably some candles in there. That's probably them. Looks like it already got hit. I need more time. I should really just change this for all of them. But I haven't done that. See, what did I tell you? That was that area. Drop, some stop, some more drop. It didn't quite touch it. A $45 risk, but the Canadian dollar is not moving a lot today. I don't know if it's going to get up there and tag that and be able to drop back down. Just like everything else, not really moving. And there's really no news that I saw, so it looks like we're just kind of hanging out today. This just might be one of those days that is not a great day to trade. I mean, I made $6, so oh, how dumb. All right, that might be the end of it. Sorry there wasn't anything better. Thanks for watching. See you.